Welcome back to Explain Yourself Podcast. I'm Luca.
I'm John.
And today's video is sponsored by JerseyBirdShop.com. Number one on the market in affordability, quality, customer service, everything that you want in your check boxes, they are going to check. And if you use our code EXPLAIN20 at hand stitched, made in the USA, you know, literally everything that you would want in a jersey, they got. Use our code EXPLAIN20 for 20% off and free shipping on any order.
That's pretty much it.
Link will be in the description. But today we got a pretty special interview. You know, we've been having a lot of D1 guys, D1 coaches, whatever, but we wanted to give you guys a little bit of a diversity and know that there's other stuff out there besides D1, and there is something called NAIA, and a lot of people don't know what that is.
We wanted to just show you guys, what that is, and we're gonna get into.
Yeah. So today we got Austin Mills. You've probably seen him on TikTok. He's always on my For You page, and goes to Florida College in Florida, NAIA school. We're happy to have him. How you doing, man?
Good. Thank you guys for having me. Happy to.
Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. So, how are you still at Florida College?
No, I'm a year out of Florida College.
Oh, okay.
Starting the real world now, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I think our first question would be, how would the comparison of NAIA schools? Where would that line up with NCAA?
Right. Yeah, that's a question that's misunderstood, I think. There's a long road background. NAIA basketball is somewhere between, so you have the great parts of NAIA basketball and you have the lower parts of NAIA, but NAIA Division I offers, this is kind of like putting things in perspective, NAIA Division I offers 11 full scholarships, NCAA Division II offers 10, NAIA Division II offers 8, so that kind of gives you some perspective. So the best NAIAs can be like as good as a low major Division I, but mostly high major Division II, and but also as low as Division III. So it's really diverse. You get a lot of Division I guys that transfer because of NCAA rules and stuff like that. So you get a lot of studs in NAIA because of grades and things like that. It's kind of like JUCO in a sense.
Oh, exactly.
So,
Yep.
Yeah.
So, where would your team, I guess, rank on that, spectrum, I guess?
Yeah. So I went to Weber International first, and then I transferred to Florida College. But Florida College is NAIA Division I. We played in the Southern States Conference, and it is super competitive. I would say it's middle of the pack Division II.
Okay.
But they're going to have a really good year this year, so they could be as good as high major Division II, NCAA Division II.
Yeah.
So when I was there, I would say middle of the pack Division II.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So were you recruited to an NAIA out of high school, or did you go D1, D2, D3, and then transfer?
So Weber International offered me when I was in the summer of my 9th grade year in high school. I was playing at Disney, and the coach went up. Well, he didn't talk to me that day, but he went up to my coach and at the time, and my mom also, and just gave my coach my information, stuff like that. So then they came back my sophomore year of high school and watched me in the open gym, and that's when they officially offered me, and we spoke and things like that. So. Yeah, that was my first offer, was from NAIA, and I didn't think I was going to go there. I had aspirations of D1 or high D2, just like most high school kids, and then reality set in. I actually didn't have good grades in high school, so
would you attribute that to the reason?
Limited.
Would you attribute
What's
that? Would you attribute that your grades to the reason you went in NAIA?
Yes.
All right,
completely.
Yeah.
If I had my best, interest was West Point, which is Army. They flew down my sophomore summer of high school before I was going in my junior year, and they were prepared to offer me. They saw me play in AAU. They liked me. They came back and watched 2 more games that weekend. So had I had the grades, that's probably where it would have ended up, because that was my only Division I interest in high school. So
yeah, because we live like 20 minutes from
Yeah.
West Point, and you know, a lot of people. Yeah, it's definitely great to be close to them, because all their sports, I mean, they're always competitive, and you know, I feel like so did you get any D2? It was just West Point and Weber International, or did you get like other?
I had some D2 interests. Erskine
Yep.
in South Carolina. God, it's been so long. It's been 7 years. I definitely had. I can't really think of them right off the top of my head, but Erskine was one that I actually almost went to. They were trying really hard to figure out my grade situation and really get me there. But also junior colleges, Santa Fe here in Florida, and just other NAIAs and Division IIIs, pretty much.
Yeah. So, you know, going through your you know, because I followed you on TikTok, and I saw that, you know, the Mavericks were gonna give you a 10-day contract or something like that. Anything ever come of that?
So they just commented on one of my TikToks, and then I think I made a video and was, you know, kind of making light of it, like, give me a 10-day, nothing serious, and they responded back and added their G League team, the Texas Legends, and they were saying that, you know, if you get 100,000 likes on a video, that we will give you like a formal tryout. So
Yeah.
Wow.
didn't get the 100K likes, but that was a cool thing just to communicate back and forth with them.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
definitely.
So, are you maybe gonna try to play overseas or maybe in the G League or something?
That's a hard question. So after college, I really wanted to play overseas. That was my main focus. I was working basketball camp so that I could just continue to work out and not have to work a real job, because I wanted all my focus, and I was really serious about playing professionally.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got invited to a Euro camp and went, played really well. Caught the eye of a coach from Ireland. He kind of acted as a facilitator to me, for other teams, kind of as, you know, the same role as the agent would play.
Yeah.
But he didn't make me pay him or, you know, anything like that. He just wanted to help me because he thought I was a good person and a good player. So, and then I was supposed to go to Girona, Spain to play in the EBA, and that fell through kind of last second. Like, I was gonna leave. My date to leave was like August 3rd, and it fell through the last week of July. So it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, and I didn't play basketball for a few months, and I picked it back up, and now I love it more than ever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm just reevaluating what I want to do, trying to just taking it day by day. But I am working out every day, and I love getting better. So
Yeah.
So, what would you say is your dream job?
dream job outside of playing professionally, because I think that would be number one.
Yeah.
Would probably be coaching in college. I would probably say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Would it be like easy to
guess achieve that?
get to an NAIA school, or, you know, a low D3 school to coach? Like, would you have a lot of opportunities?
Would you be able to achieve that?
I think it's something I could pursue. The only thing is, in college, it's so competitive in college coaching that I would have to go through the ranks, right? So I'd have to go to the GA position, and that's a year of working for free, you know.
Yeah.
And then it may be 2 years. Like, it's just, coaching is a very, it's just a difficult competitive field where money is not guaranteed. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
it's a little too risky for me right now, and I'm trying to, you know, get on my feet and get some money and, you know, have at least some money in savings or something so that I can You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
have bills
yeah.
to pay,
Yeah,
so I can't really
definitely.
take that big of a risk right now.
I understand because
Right,
I know we have a couple JUCOs up here, and a lot of these like young guys aren't coaching when they're either the guys are super young, they're like just out of college and they're like a volunteer, or they're in their
Yeah.
30s or 40s and they have like a financial
Yep.
stability.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
no real in between, and I think you kind of
Right.
gotta like coaches kind of have to pick one or the other. But yeah, all right.
Yeah. So, what would you say was your biggest inspiration?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
What would you say was your biggest inspiration?
Inspiration?
Yeah.
Just
Or just like
I-
what motivated
I
you or
actually answered
something?
this question- Yeah, I answered this question recently. My biggest like motivation or inspiration is just like making my family proud and like loved ones. A lot of people invested in me growing up, so just like yeah, there's just nothing better than making those people proud. You know,
Yeah,
100%.
definitely.
nothing
Yeah.
complicated. Nothing. No deep sob story to it. I just want to make those people proud. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
because they put so much time and money into us, and
Yeah.
that's the most rewarding thing
Yeah.
I think as an athlete is being able to one day do that.
For sure.
Yeah, so thank you for coming on, man.
That's pretty much it.
And yeah,
Great interview, man. Thank you.
yeah.
So,
thank you for coming
Yeah,
on.
thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. I
Hopefully we
appreciate
can
it.
have you back sometime.
Yeah, maybe.
And,
we'll see.
Yeah,
Maybe you're coaching. Maybe.
Yeah. we'll catch up with you.
Sounds
and,
good. You guys keep doing your thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you. All right, man.
All right, man.
I'm a fan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
All right,
Have a
bro.
good day.
See you guys.
All right, see ya.
All right, you guys heard it right there.
Austin Mills.
Austin Mills, former NAIA hooper, as Cash Nasty would say.
Wet like water.
Wet like water. he
Wet
would
like
say.
water.
But gotta listen to what he's saying. If you don't have your grades, it's not gonna.
Yeah,
just
that-
like
that-
Malcolm said, just like Rob said, just like
If you saw those
just like
videos,
Jackson said. Everybody, all the interviews that we've had before,
they really
all
took
said
grades seriously.
grades is more important than how good you're playing.
And they were saying that the grades is what separate, the guys that, do bad, in
if you're
school.
equal with a kid, the grades will
The
either
grades
push
will-
you down or it'll push you up.
It will make you or break you. And unfortunately for Austin,
It broke him.
it broke him, man. But
Yeah.
hopefully he coaches sometime.
Yeah, hopefully he does
Future.
what he wants to do, and wish him all the best of luck, and
Yeah.
hopefully we can have him back for you guys sometime.
Yeah.
But
That's
this is
pretty
Explain
much
Yourself
it.
Podcast.
Yeah.
I'm Luca,
I'm John.
and thanks for watching.